take the same thing over there.
Yeah. No, I think there's loads of new faces. I mean, I'm sure there is. I mean, but how's your expo been? Tiring, exhausting? We're on day 3. We're midway through. I'm feeling the effects, and nobody knows me.
Well, it's kind of, difficult for me. I'm doing that all the time, so it's not that much of a problem. This is not a real long day for me. I've had some much longer days. These go by pretty quick because I don't get to do it normally until about 11 o'clock, and then after I do a seminar, eat, days over pretty much.
So what's going on with Ronnie Coleman? What's going on?
Right now I'm traveling the world, trying to promote my new supplement line, Ronnie Coleman series. We got about 15 different products now. This is about my 3rd year. We're in about 120 different countries, so I try my best to hit as many countries as I possibly can. Like I was telling you the other day, the last couple of months I've been home about 4 days. That's kind of rough when you got, some little ones at home. Wonder what that is all the time and why he's never home. But that's the life I live now. And it's all good. I'm having a lot of fun and I'm enjoying it. And I look forward to each and every single day. Right now, as I was telling you the last time I was here, I'm looking to have my 8th kid. So I have 8 Mr. Olympians and 8 children. So they each have their very own private Mr. Olympia medal.
So 8 kids, 8 Olympias.
That's 4 in the last 5 years, and all 8 of them are girls. So anybody looking for a girl, I'm your Mr. Olympia girl baby maker. That's all I can put out.
Let's talk about the Olympia then. I mean, obviously, people want to just hear about Ronnie Coleman and the 8 Olympias. That's like the hot topic of anytime you come up to here. Is that like what's the 8 like 8?
Well, for me, in the past, kind of like started out. For me, I always wanted to be a professional football player because I started out playing junior high football, played high school, and then I went on. Played 4 years of college, and I thought I was going to get drafted, but somewhere along the way, my senior year, I ended up getting injured, and once I got injured, I didn't get too much more from the pro scouts. The next thing I know, they was like, well, you come on and give it a trial, and I'm like, trial? Yeah, if I don't get drafted, I don't want to do it, because I know how much work you have to put in, I know what you have to do to get those looks. You need to go for the trial, when you're drafted, they already got all the film on you there. They pretty much know what you can do because they've been watching me this whole time. So it's like, if I ain't gonna be drafted, I'm just gonna go my own path and do my own thing. Since I got my degree, 4 years of college, I studied real hard. I made it in something that was kind of, it was a little difficult, but numbers with me came easy. So I got my degree in accounting. I graduated with honors, which is I graduated, at the top of my class. So I figured I'd just go on and get my degree and go out and get me a job in accounting. And since I graduated at the top of my class, I figured I could probably get a job with a big 8, one of the big 8 accounting firms. And I interviewed with a whole bunch of them, but nothing ever panned out. So I'm like, here we go. And all this hard work, all these 4 years, actually 4.5 years of college, and no job. So I got me a job. Ended up getting me a job working for Domino's Pizza because at the time when I graduated college, I was driving this old car, and I needed a new car real bad. They had this college thing going where if you bought a car, you wouldn't have to pay the first note until 3 months. So I was like, okay, I can have a job, so I can get a job in 3 months. The problem, well, it's the bigger problem than I thought. So I didn't have a job, and I had to take something. The very first thing came along was that first partner was coming up, and the very first job that I was able to get was Domino's Pizza. They were the only somebody that was hiring. I'm like, it's better than that, I need to make a partner. So I get this job at Domino's Pizza, and I'm like, man, this happening, all this hard work in college. I thought I'd be making a lot more money, doing a lot better than what I was doing. But things got a little bit harder on me, and I had all these bills. I had the student loans, I had rent, I had here I'm making minimum wage, basically, you know, like $3, $4 an hour at the time, you know, back in those days. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, it was in 1987. So a friend of mine came on, hey man, you know, I really have more time, but you know, I got this paper route, you know, if you want to take a couple days of that, you know, you can have that. I'm like, dude, I don't do anything right now, so yeah, with this college degree, and I'm delivering newspapers and pizzas.
And you were talking classes in the company?
No, I was talking to my classes in the company, you know, I'm graduating from smart kids. I was like, it's gotta get better than this. Well, one day a friend of mine came along and said, hey man, I got a friend of mine said you got a police department. I said, you ought to apply there. I said, I think you get on real easy. So I went and I applied to get on the police department. Only thing about it is you got to pass this test. The first test I took was kind of difficult because, like I said, I got my degree in accounting. This is all about criminal justice and all this kind of stuff. I failed the test. So I went to another department and took the test again, failed the test again. Man, this must be meant to be. So like I was saying the other day, you know, it's three tracks in the out. So the next test I took, you know, I kind of passed it. 3 months later, I was hired on, got on to Olympia Police Department, very fortunately. And it's kind of funny the way things work because it always says, God put you here for a reason. You're not here because you want to be here, you're here for Him. It took me a long time to figure that out. Well, I figured out why they didn't hire none of those big accounting firms because about a year after I figured all my training for the police department, like 2 academies, a guy saw me on the street one day like, hey man, you could be retrained. Like, I trained over here at the station, you know, it was free, you know, I got paid nothing, I ain't got no money, I'm struggling still. Like, oh, I got this gym called Metroplex over here, and, you know, they got a whole lot more ways to look at the station. Okay, cool. My first day at Metroplex, guy on the gym name is Brian Dobson. Man, you're pretty big, you are competing. I'm like, no, dude, I don't compete. I just work out for fun, you know, it's just a hobby for me. He's like, man, you should compete. You could probably be world champion one day. You could probably be Mr. Olympia. And at the time, I'm like, who was that? One from, you know, bodybuilding was never heard of, even college, you know, high school. All I did was just powerlifting and play football, you know, competing. You never even thought of it. And I'm like, no, you know, it's okay. I got this job, police department, you know, I'm just happy to do that. Second day I come in, same thing. It's like, man, I'm telling you, so you can good in this sport. I'm like, no, that's okay. Like I told you, you know, she got hired on the police department, you know, I heard those guys take drugs, I don't want to do that because I get myself in trouble with the job I just got. Plus, you know, I don't like to diet. You know, I'm used to eating hamburgers, I'm used to eating pizza. I ate pizza every single day when I was down there because that's all I could afford and that was free. Sometimes I got tired of eating pizza, I would call Burger King next door, hey, y'all tired of eating burgers? Like, yeah, that's great. I got tired of eating burgers, so I was eating fried chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken was next door to them. Fast food restaurant shopping center. So I would trade fried chicken for pizza. Well, at the third day I go to Metroplex, Brian come to me and said, dude, like, you really need to do this bodybuilding thing. You're real good at it. Like, dude, I already told you, you know, the last 2 days that I'm working for police department. That's all I want to do. He said, I tell you what, he said, I give you a free membership to the gym. You can compete your show coming up. And about, I think it's like 3 months away. And I'm like, free? You know, I was struggling still at the time. And anytime somebody said free, you pretty much had me. So Brian taught me how to pose. He taught me how to diet. I went to my first show. It's called Mr. Texas. I just make it good. You know, I think there was a big show. State Texas pretty big. But I won first place in overall on that show. And did a few more shows. And that same year I went to the National, Men's National. And it's kind of like the biggest amateur show in the world. And I placed third. Like, okay, not too bad. But go on, fast forward on to next year, and I go back to the National again. In between that, I went to some other shows I didn't do so good. But, you know, I got free membership to the gym, I'm all good. But at the National, they had this thing called Mr. Universe trial. The only thing about trying out for Mr. Universe had to be drug-free. Well, there was about 43 guys in my class. I went over, you know, took the drug test. I'm the only one that shows up. Well, I placed fourth in the national because I was the only one that showed up. I got a chance to go to the Mr. Universe. And I went over there and I won my class and I turned pro my second year in bodybuilding. I guess, you know, after all those interviews that went on the county, there was a reason why I didn't get none of those jobs.
But you had a job, you were a police officer, right?
Yeah, I worked full-time in the police department. Not only did I work for the police department, you know, I had these, like, I was always struggling. I was always needing extra money, and I had all these bills, you know, child support, and I had tons of bills, maybe that I had. So, I didn't make enough money to pay all these bills. So I got this job at Denny's, you know, I would go in, I work.
Denny's a fast food job?
Yeah, Denny's a fast food restaurant. I would go in and work from 12 to 4 in the morning, just to, you know, make ends meet. I would leave Denny's and I would go to my apartment complex. They gave me free rent. I didn't have to pay any rent. All I had to do was just go knock on people's doors and tell them, hey, the music's too loud, turn it down. That was easy. I had no problem with it. You know, I told them cool at night. Well, I still wasn't making ends meet, so a friend of mine was telling me about, you know, some other jobs that I could work. So I got this job at Western Warehouse. You know, all I had to do was just go over there and just be security, just stand by the door and make sure that nobody would walk out with boots. They sold boots there. So I had all these jobs, you know, just trying to make ends meet. So I was always busy and I was always doing something to make ends meet. But it all worked out for me.
Yeah.
But I worked really hard for it though.
I know, it really worked out. So when was the first Olympia?
My first Olympia was in 1992, and the only reason why I qualified for that Miss Olympia is I won Miss Universe. My first Miss Olympia I went and it was in Helsinki, Finland. I was happy to be there, and I was glad to be there. It was my first Miss Olympia, so I was real excited. And I got on the stage, and I just stood there for about 2 hours and watched the whole show. I had the best seat in the house. I didn't get called out. I didn't get compared to nobody or nothing like that. I was just there on stage just to watch, I guess. But like I said, I had one of the best seats in the house, and I was real happy about it. And it worked out really good for me because, you know, I saw the show from right there. 1993, my next year, I didn't even qualify for Miss Olympia. You had to place top 3. Back then, you had to place top 3 in the pro show. So most of the shows I went to, I got like 6, 7, 8. You know, I didn't do well at all. 1994 came around and I finally qualified for Miss Olympia. I got 3rd in the show in Germany, I got 3rd in the show in Paris. And 1994 I went to the Miss Olympia and I ended up placing like 15th, you know, so that was real good because the year before I didn't even get called out, I didn't even get compared to anybody. This year I did. It was a real good year for me. 1995 rolled around and things were getting good for me. Finally won my first pro show, the Canada, I think it was Canada Pro Club. I was in Montreal or somewhere. Went to Miss Olympia that year, and I'm moving up from 15 to 11, and things are going really, really, really good for me. 1996 rolled around, and I went back to Canada, and I qualified for Miss Olympia. I went in that pro show again in Canada. People in Canada really love me, I guess. I went to Miss Olympia that year and I placed 7th, but because NASA, he failed the drug test, that moved me up to 6th, so things are really, really looking up for me and I'm doing really well. So 1997 rolls around here and went back to the Canada Pro Cup, you know.
Canada loves Ronnie.
Canada loved me and I won the pro show again. One thing about 1997, it wasn't so good for me. It was a real down year. It started out real bad for me. First of all, I went to the, what was that, Ironman. And it's always the first show of the year. This is my first time doing the first show of the year. I just wanted to try something different, change things up. So I go to the Ironman, and you know, I figured, you know, I won the Canada Cup, you know, the last 2 or 3 years in a row. I could at least win the Ironman show. I mean, who could beat me? Well,